So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Chelsea career mode. And as you see from the last episode, sorry, I did ask a few questions. I'd like to say a huge thank you to those that they actually answered those questions, as it really does help me out a lot when you guys answer those questions, and you guys are the ones that are why I'm here, to be honest. So basically, that's the reason why. And we did then have a hard game up against Malaga in the Champions League group stage. We were at home, and because that we had a few tough league fixtures, we decided that we had to play, or we wanted to put on our strongest fit side, so the strongest side that we possibly could, that was fit. And here's a tip for you guys, that it's always better to play, even though they might not be better. Like you can see there, Neymar and Luis Moreira are on the bench, but it's always better to play a player that has got full energy, because you'll find they have that little bit more burst of energy to be able to out sprint the defender. They'll have more enthusiasm in the game, and you'll also find that normally, if you play them, they'll be okay. This is if you play players that are already not got a lot of energy, like in the yellow or the light green. So if you play them, you'll find they normally perform okay in the first half, but as soon as you get to the second half, they'll be dead. But we play a lovely ball through to Demba Ba here, who plays has a very good shot, but Willy Caballero makes an outstanding save there to push that out wide for a corner. Moses puts the ball in the box, and we don't make any connection with the ball there, and they do then clear the ball. In the 38th minute, they do go on the attack there, with some nice play through Saviola there, and he puts into the back of the net in the 38th minute to put Malaga 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge. And the way they were going, it didn't look like we were going to come back from this, because even though we were playing well, but straight from the kick-off, Adrian here has a very good shot, but Willy Cohen makes a good save. Moses cuts back inside, plays a nice ball to Lalkovic, who unfortunately isn't tall enough to get his head on that. We do then make some substitutions. We decide to bring Neymar and Luis Muriel on for Demba Ba and Lalkovic. And in the next transfers, so in the January transfer period, I'm going to be looking to get another striker and a right winger, because of I can't really rely on Lalkovic because he's not that good, to be honest. Or he's okay. But Ashley Cole there makes an absolutely magnificent tackle there. Plays a lovely ball to Moses, to Lalkovic, to Bar. Demba Ba plays it back to Lalkovic, has a poor touch but a brilliant save there. And somehow he managed to get back up and to save the acrobatic effort from Marin there. But Marin and Moses are two players that I'm very looking forward to using in the future. So so they're the two players I'm really looking forward to using in the future. Hazard puts a lovely ball in. Ashplishweta has a lovely header there into the back of the net to put us back on level terms. And we were back drawing 1-1. They did then have a chance here in the 70-something minute through Portolio, but Peter Cech gets down well to make a good save and to push it out for a corner. From the corner, they do get Joaquin to take the corner, puts a lovely ball in the box. Julio Baptiste tried to get up, has a good header, but I think Cech had that covered. And that was the end of that game. We drew 1-1 with Malaga at home, which I believe was a good result after going 1-0 down as well. And I actually that Marin played absolutely terrific in this game, and so did Victor Moses at the start. And actually, none of my players got man of the match, so it would have been one of their players that did get man of the match. And as you see there, Borussia Dortmund did lose 2-1 against Benfica, which is good for us because Borussia Dortmund were on our tails, and because we drew, Benfica beat them, which we were very pleased about. That we had managed, even though we didn't get the full 3 points, the team below us didn't take advantage and didn't close the gap on us. As you know, we are leading the we're leading the group stage of the Champions League. So hopefully in the Champions League we might be able to have a good run. But as you know, we are eliminated from the Carling Cup, as we got eliminated in the second or third episode because our first match was up against Manchester City, and we did lose that. And against Manchester City, I think the only game we won against Manchester City was the Community Shield, where we beat them 3-2, I believe, or it might have been on penalties we even beat them. So yeah, Manchester City are a very hard team to beat. But besides the point, we did have a very difficult game up against Sunderland here, and Sunderland in this game have some quite good players, and they are quite difficult to break down because for some reason they have quite a solid defence, and I always think that their goalkeeper always saves them every time. But we start off here straight from the kickoff. Colback there plays a nice ball to Colback, plays it back to Colback, and they do go on the attack. Peter Cech comes out, chests the ball down, and plays a nice ball out to David Luiz. He plays a nice ball to Juan Mata. Who Neymar here uses sheer speed and strength, and Juan Mata was through here. He has a wonderful shot there, but as you see there, Begovic makes a wonderful save. Hazard plays it back to Neymar. Neymar has a beautiful shot, and he makes another really good save there to deny Neymar from getting his first goal of this game. So we did then get the corner. We were all out on the attack here. We put a lovely ball in from Hazard. The ball gets cleared out to Neymar. Neymar with a thumping shot. What a goal there. That is the goal of the season so far. In the 9th minute with an absolute bullet of a shot into the top hand corner. Begovic with no chance. Not Begovic. I can't think of their goalkeeper's name. But he didn't have a chance of saving that. Whether there might have been two goalkeepers in there, no one would have saved that. But straight from the kickoff here, they do go straight on the attack through Colback. Colback here does get lucky there from Subotic, goes into the box, but Peter Cech makes a really good save with his feet there, and we do manage to get the ball clear. So there was a manic first 12 minutes in that game. They did then get another chance here, but Peter Cech once again matches the shot to make a reasonably good save and to push it out wide for a corner. They do put the ball in the box, but nothing come off of that, and we managed to clear the ball. They did then get very lucky from the deflection there, and Peter Cech once again makes a very, very good save, and this time we do manage to get the ball clear through to Neymar. Neymar played a wonderful ball through to Mario there, but nothing actually did come off of that. Juan Mata here played it to Neymar. Neymar with a beautiful shot there into the back of the net with a second goal of the game in the 57th minute to put us 1-0 up, 2-0 up. So we were very delighted as it was at the Stadium of Light, and the Stadium of Light is a very difficult place to go and to win. So we did make some substitutions here, taking off Oscar, who was in the orange, which isn't good, and bringing on Victor Moses for Hazard. And I believe we also did take Demba Ba on. We put Demba Ba on for Luis Muriel. And yeah, so Neymar here using his speed once again with another very good shot, but the keeper makes a brilliant save there to push that out wide. Hazard does get there before him, plays a nice ball to Oscar. Oscar here, play it to Juan Mata. Juan Mata with a shot that does go looping up, and I found that quite funny because if you look at the keeper, he dived into the net to try and save that. But Moses was through on goal. He should be scoring here, but the keeper makes another good save there, and Juan Mata with a shot there, but it was a pretty wild shot, and it did go out wide there for a goal kick. So before we brought on the substitutes, our team did actually do the job, done and dusted, and that's why the main reason why I brought the substitutes on, just to give them a game and to keep the fitness levels up. And Neymar there with a 9.7 rating, but Peter Cech does actually get man of the match with a 9.6 rating. And as you see here, we get another offer there for the international job for Sweden. So you need so the title of this episode is Who Shall I Take? So I'm going to give you the decision. It's either going to be, so put in the comments below, put down I would like to see you, or just put the name of the club. So it's either Chile, Ivory Coast, Hungary, or Sweden. Sweden have got Ibrahimovic, who is 88, but he's the only player. So in the comments below, leave who you would want me to see manage, because they are the four clubs that I don't think I'm going to get any better than them for, and I don't want to keep waiting because it gets on my nerves every time now. Every episode there's getting a transfer, an offer there. Then we had a very, very hard game up against Southampton, who were doing reasonably well, and it's always difficult to play against a recently promoted side as they give it their all in every game. But Neymar here uses speed to get away from the defender there in the 12th minute and to put a lovely ball away into the back of the net in the 12th minute to put us 1-0 up. And we were absolutely delighted that we had managed to get an early lead in this game and that hopefully we could hang on to that lead and just to keep pressuring. And Oxlade-Chamberlain here does very well to keep the ball in there. Plays a nice ball to Juan Mata. Juan Mata, lower ball to Muriel. Muriel's away from the defence, who has a good shot, but the keeper makes a really good save from close range there. And the keeper didn't have much time to see that. We do get the ball back up through Oscar. Oscar plays a nice ball to Oriol Romeo. And so Oriol Romeo has been playing very well, and that's why he's been getting a chance in the starting side all the time, because he is the perfect centre defensive mid for my team. Because I haven't actually got a centre defensive mid apart from him. And Frank Lampard, he always gets caught out because he always goes too far forward, and because of his old legs, he cannot get back. But Frank Lampard is always a brilliant player to bring on in Romeo's position to save the energy, etc. But Peter Cech there with a point-blank save to deny Southampton from going 1-0 up or from coming back to draw the game at 1-1. We do get another chance here in the 80th minute through Muriel. Plays a lovely ball to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, another lovely ball over the top from Neymar, and he takes the first time effort in the 82nd minute to put us 2-0 up, and that was pretty much it. Done and dusted. I didn't see Southampton coming back from us going 2-0 up. So once again, another brilliant episode for us that we've done well. We drew and then 1-1. So we're very pleased about that. Even though straight from the kickoff here, they play a lovely ball up to Rodriguez, who plays a nice ball, but Peter Cech does come out well and save that. Peter Cech plays a ball out to Zuma. Zuma there loses the ball very cheaply. They do go on the attack through Ramirez, plays a nice ball to Rodriguez, who, like with a P roller, puts it into the back of the net there in the 86th minute to put them back to bring them back to 2-1, and I was getting very nervous now as they applied the pressure, but we did get a chance here through Muriel. Muriel on the edge of the box plays a nice shot there, but the keeper makes a very good save there. And to be honest, Muriel, I was expecting him to score there. We do get the ball back though, and we lose it again. But that was it. We managed to hold on for the rest of that and go on to win 2-1, and Neymar there once again with a 9.7 rating and man of the match. I do then include a squad report for you here, because as I know, and as you know, that I know that you guys absolutely love the squad reports, and so I decided to add one in for you guys just so you can see how the players are getting on, and because it's always interesting to see how good the players are getting on. But Peter Cech there were +2, David Luiz +1, Subotic +2, and there's some good players here. Matt has actually got +1, he's 87 rated now. Muriel's +3, Hazard's +2, Adrian +3, Laukovic +1, Marin +2. Lampard actually gone down 3 now because of his age and that. Nathan Ake's gone up 4, Papoe's gone up 1, and all the rest. And then they're going to the players that are on loan at other clubs. So we got Michael Essien, Courtois, Lukaku, and Lukaku is one of the players I'm really looking forward to playing. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.